We're gazing in the rear view at Beaumont Freightliner and Western Star's recent Customer Appreciation Day Vendor Fair and Equipment Expo at Ford Park in Beaumont. The trucking industry was treated to free food, beverages, and live entertainment that very memorable Friday evening. Owner Rick Stewart and his popular band rocked the pavilion for the huge crowd.
All right, is everybody ready to go off in the daydream with us?
AC/DC tribute band Back in Black totally rocked, as you saw in the last segment.
Back in Black! Yes, I'm back in Black now!
David Marks, great to see you. We've got
My pleasure.
rock and roll royalty right here.
Good to be in Texas.
Man, you're a big part of this fantastic band. And you guys, what amazes me about you is there's just so many hits, one after another. You can fill up 2 hours easy with all the hit songs.
We did like almost 3 hours during the 50th reunion 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We had 70 or 80 songs near the end. And most of them were recognizable. Most of them were. There were a few deep album cuts, and the hardcore fans knew what those songs were. But yeah, it's, for a short show like this, it's nonstop hits. They're all recognizable. It's amazing.
What was it like growing up down the street? Were you actually next door or down the street from the Wilson brothers?
Right across the street from the Wilson's house was my house. Moved in there when I was 7. So we were like playmates before the music actually took shape.
So you're working with these surf guys and El Jardine. You're doing some gigs here and there.
We've been working with these guys a long time, the Surf City All-Stars, and we do shows with sometimes Al, sometimes Dean Torrance of Jan and Dean.
Yeah.
All three of us, or any combination of the three of us. And a couple years ago, Al and I did a few little tours with Brian, a couple months out with Brian. Jeff Beck joined us on one of those.
Oh, cool.
And so nowadays we're just kind of taking it easy and going out as much as we can. Amazingly, people keep asking us to go out and play. So,
you saw the reaction from the crowd today. It's amazing. Here in Texas.
I know, great crowd. That's I don't think we played for a crowd that good, for a while. I mean, since I was with Mike and Bruce and Al and Brian.
Still to come, Mark Chestnut will be in the Royal Spotlight. sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. But next, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Olivia Lane's new video as our Absolute Air Music Clip of the Week. Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
This house was it was really funky and sort of broken down, and my rent was virtually nothing, so we lived off virtually nothing. I was there for 3 years before I ever got a phone, and the last day I was there, there had been this air conditioner that was sitting above my bed in my room, and we never even thought to plug it in because it was so busted up looking and stuff. Last day I was there, an old man came by and said, I used to live in this house. This is an old house. I said, yeah, I used to live in this house. Of course, we didn't have air conditioning back then, and I just decided not to even talk to him about that. So I let him walk through, and he walked off. I thought, you know what? I never checked out that air conditioner. So I got a 2x4 and went over there, and I propped that air conditioner up. I went back around my room, and I plugged it in. Boom! It just hummed. It blew out cold as air. It's just like a refrigerator.
And did you suffer before then? Or?
It was hot as hell in that house. I mean, there was no wind a lot of times there in the Brazos Valley, right? I couldn't believe I spent all my time there at College Station, no AC, and I had it right there above my head. So there's the true Aggie joke right there.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. For over 10 years, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been the Southeast Texas headquarters for live music, dancing, dining, drinking, pool, and much more. Visit their Facebook page for upcoming Honky Tonk Texas concerts. Tickets available now at Honky Tonk Texas or online at honkytonktexas.us. Dance the night away at Honky Tonk Texas and dine on their delicious dinners. Honky Tonk Texas is celebrating 10 fun-filled years in Southeast Texas. Where have you been?